lots of West Texans are talking about the heartbeat bill becoming law this week. Now, this legislative, it changes and makes Texas the most restrictive state to get an abortion in. And what it means is that abortions are banned across the state after a fetal heartbeat is found at 6 weeks. Now, Rachel Ripp, you caught up with local legislatives behind this bill, and it was a pretty lengthy process to get this bill, enacted. What exactly did they tell you?
Yeah, absolutely. So Representative Craddick tells me he is all for this becoming law. He says it's needed in our country. It makes Texas the most pro-life state. And he says he introduced the first bill on prohibiting abortion in the legislature back in 1975 in the 64th legislative session. So this means a lot to him.
Abortions are a whole lot harder to get in Texas now. That's thanks to the heartbeat bill becoming law this week. Representative Craddick says it's a big win for our state, and he thinks other Western and Midwest states will follow.
A lot of other states look through the National Legislative Associations that they look at what other states are doing. And I think you'll see a lot of states, especially after the Supreme Court ruling, follow the Texas lead.
Different from other states' anti-abortion laws, this one excludes state officials from enforcing it, and instead allows you, an individual, to sue an abortion provider or anyone else who may have helped someone get an abortion after 6 weeks. September 1st, this bill became law after the U.S. Supreme Court didn't touch it. These 4 justices voted to accept an emergency appeal from Texas abortion providers, but these 5 denied. In the Texas House and Senate, there was lots of back and forth on amendments.
There wouldn't be a fine or it didn't go into effect at a certain time, and, a study was needed, all these type things was trying to delay passing it and to keep from passing it. Because you remember, the legislature in Texas has tried a lot of these things in the past and they've lost.
So far, according to Craddick, the majority of reaction in West Texas has been very supportive of the law passing.
It was totally positive. People wanted it, they liked it, thought it was what needed to be done. And so we've had nothing but positive reaction.
If anything happens from this point forward regarding the heartbeat law, it will be in the hands of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Now, Representative Craddick tells me he thinks there will be lots of appeals to remove this law. Reporting live from the studio, Rachel Ripp, News West 9.